I am super excited, super high vibrational. I have just come out of a three-part masterclass series about unlocking peak performance with your authentic essence. And I'm sharing today about the importance of connection, why connection is truly the key. In that masterclass series, I shared there were 4 C's. So any of you who knows anything about diamonds knows that there are 4 C's that are very important. The color, the clarity, the carat, and the cut. Very important. And when it comes to women, any woman who's on a mission to make a difference, any woman who truly wants higher impact, higher influence, and high income, there are also 4 C's that she gets to look at: clarity, connection, courage, and confidence. And why does connection come first? Well, many of you may have heard about the 4 levels of living or responsibility, and they are: life is happening to me, life is happening by me, life is happening through me, and life is happening as me. If you're operating from life is happening to me, then you are in the victim stage. You're in resistance to life. You believe that things are happening to you. It's painful. You're complaining, and it's a woe is me attitude. So you're obviously not in flow and in connection with life, or leveraging life, or seeing life as an ally. So you can imagine that it's two opposing forces, and that very belief will continue to generate more and more experiences like that. If you're operating as life is happening by me, it definitely is a step up from life is happening to me. However, instead of allowing life support you, instead of really going with the flow as if you're on a river and leveraging the flow of the river to get where you faster, you are taking on all the weight and everything is on your shoulders, and it's heavy and it's stressful. And this is what leads to burnout. Now, when we step into life is happening through me, there's now the understanding that perhaps your job in life is not to figure out every single little detail. Perhaps nobody appointed you as the Director General of the universe. And what is truly important is to understand that there is a connection between you and all that is. There's a connection between you and life. And that if you simply learn to listen and learn to hear with clarity, then you can allow life work through you. Follow the call. And this brings me to a quote by a very famous French philosopher, and I can't remember his name, so I'm not going to butcher it, but he said that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, not human beings having a spiritual experience. So, in essence, you're a human spirit on this earth having this human experience. And if that is the case, then it's extremely important that you remain, in my opinion, spiritually connected. And for those of you who believe in a creator, my invitation here is that that connection, that primary connection that you get to seek and find, should be the connection with your creator, your spiritual connection. And when you feel and experience a connection with your creator, then you step into the connection with nature and all there is around you as well, because we're all his creatures. And so this is my invitation. When you as a woman start with your spiritual connection, everything else falls into place. You have heightened intuition, which means clarity is up, one. In terms of courage, knowing who you are and the energy, the power, the inspiration that is flowing through you, that even when you may doubt or feel fear, you're still able to move forwards with courage. Imagine the whole of the ocean and you as a wave. When you know the power of the ocean is behind you, then will fear really take the upper ground? I doubt it. And of course, the confidence. The confidence to know that yes, you may not know every single thing. Of course, you're humble, there's much to learn, but that You're operating now as an instrument. And so, if that is the case, you will be given everything at every point in time that is required. So, when I say the connection is what really truly matters, is because once that spiritual connection is there, once that understanding that you're really part of a whole is there, once that really connecting to who you truly are and not forgetting your true essence, not operating out of ego, starting to operate out of essence, then everything else is magnified. So you really start boosting your clarity, definitely. You start really engaging with courage. You start enjoying that beautiful connection and you start magnifying your confidence. You operating as this kind of woman will have clear thoughts, will have high vibrational emotions. And what does this mean? Your the field around you becomes clearer and more powerful. So when you think a thing, when you have a desire, with your beautiful high vibrational emotions, you magnetize that to you with such power and abundance that it now starts to look like a miracle. So, my invitation is to really step into the understanding of who you truly are, to step into that connection spiritually, and from that space, allow everything else fall into place. As somebody said, and I love this quote, trust and allow, don't ask how. That is a beautiful space to really truly allow the intelligence of your mind bow to the wisdom of your soul. When that happens, you watch the kind of miracles that are possible. Miracles you didn't even realize were a possibility for you. And of course, because your small mind cannot possibly imagine and envision everything the greater whole can. So, stepping into that and surrendering to that is one of the biggest gifts you can give yourself. Initially, it may seem scary because there's been a lack of trust over the years, but the more you attempt, the more you try, the more you dance with life instead of fight with life, the more you realize that it is the best thing that you could possibly do. So start with connection, that beautiful connection, and everything else will fall into place. Love and light. Take care.